Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of March 14th through 20th of 2022. So we're just getting your cards out. It's a little slow, but they're flipping out nicely. So I'll just take this time to remind you, I guess, that this is a general angel reading. And so when it's that means it's a group reading, right? As opposed to an individual reading. So when it's a group reading, all your guardian angels come together and they make the message. All the messages. 6 cards in total come out. So there's a potential for 6 different messages. If any one message doesn't really resonate with you, that's okay. It just means it's for somebody else who's in the larger group, right? Okay, so let's see what our angels want us to know this time. Okay, yeah, the coyote is the wise fool. He says, accept your own follies. So, we all have these little blips every now and then where we do something silly or we say something that's ridiculous or, we otherwise embarrass ourselves, right? Everybody does that. That's not just Scorpio. And so just say, if it's appropriate, right? Just say, oh man, my bad, or whatever the current saying is. and and go on your way, and acknowledge that you messed up. You messed up. It's no big deal. Everybody does it. Just you have to not ignore it, right? You have to acknowledge it, at least to yourself. If there's, depending on how the effect of it was, then definitely you want to mention that to the people involved there, to acknowledge what you did or didn't do, however that went, and then you can carry on and learn from that. Like, okay, nobody says you're never going to do it again, because who knows? But still, like it's way better to just acknowledge it. Yeah. We all mess up. We all mess up sometimes. So here you have this amazing gifts, these amazing gifts. It's like things that we weren't really even looking for, but have been gifted to us. And it's up to us now to actually receive it. It is kind of an action step in a way, but to open to receive it. Without being open, they're saying some of you may not even notice that it has come to you, let alone be able to actually receive it, right? So keep your mind on, what's happening around you, kind of what's going on the... It takes some attention. It takes some attention. If you're just distracted all the time, then you're not going to notice these gifts that are coming to you. If you, though, can step back, take a breath, look around you, be aware of what's happening, then you can really notice all these gifts, which could come in the form of other people, of how beautiful they are, of maybe a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. Maybe the gift of a bit of time to spend as you wish. There's endless possibilities. It could be anything. So just noticing those things and being in the frame of mind of appreciation is going to really help you notice those things and help you accept them, right? So, it could be, for example, if there's an entrepreneur among the Scorpio group, and, you normally have this beautifully full schedule, and you're love that, you acknowledge that, all of a sudden now you have like your whole afternoon canceled, And you could get stressed over that, and you could go, oh my God, what's going on? How come so many cancellations all at once? And what do I do? And you're frantically phoning your wait list, and and still nobody can take those times. Accept it as a beautiful gift of time to get the things done that you've been putting off or haven't had time to do, or go play hooky, go have some fun, take that. Just take that. Accept it, love it, revel in it. Okay? And so, same thing kind of. Notice the beauty all around you and within you. Because you're so beautiful. And, it feels like maybe there's something that kind of knocked you down a little bit recently. Maybe more than a little bit. And so it's hard sometimes to remember to see everything that is beautiful, everything that is a blessing, everything that you're grateful for, that you're appreciative of. Try and just keep all that in mind, because there's so much in your life that is amazing and vibrant and beautiful, and it's just delicious, And so when you keep that in mind, life itself becomes more amazing than it already was. Okay, all right. So, okay, they want me to go here next. Moon cycles. So, I realize that a lot of people who do angel readings or tarot reading are also involved in moon cycles, astrology, astronomy, all of those things. I personally am not. Sometimes I know when it's full moon or new moon or whatever. At this moment, I don't really know that. So our angels are saying, be aware of the moon cycles and take note of how they affect us. Like, keep a journal, write it down, like in relation to full moon or new moon or whatever else you've researched and looked up and seen what's going on, and keep notes as to how you feel. And they're saying that you're going to notice a pattern, and that will go a long ways towards explaining yourself to you. Okay, so I have to do this too. Pardon me, I am a Scorpio, and so I need to be doing this and keeping track and just seeing where I'm at and how the moon cycles are affecting me and my behavior, my mood, all that stuff. Same for you. So let's do that together. Okay, all right. Use your imagination. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Yes, expression. So, creating something new, they're just saying with tools you have at hand. So, it really might take some really good imagination to use things that you already have, knowledge that you already have, and create something new out of that. Now, that could be an idea, a project, something you're planning. It could be actually creating something, like perhaps you paint, or perhaps you do woodworking projects, or make jewelry, or, it could be any number of things. Whatever it is that uses your creativity, uses your imagination, that kind of gets your juices flowing, all that stuff. Use that, because that is, the creative side of you. When you are in linear side for too long, too much, too often, you get kind of stiff, right? And then it's really hard to break out of that. You get kind of locked in that place. And so you need this to keep you from being locked in that. It's extremely valuable. It makes a well-rounded life makes much more enjoyment. Yeah, so it's time to do that. Do something using your right brain. Okay, and here we go. Your prayers have been heard and answered, and you have victory. So having faith, right? Whatever it is you've been asking for, some version of that is definitely on your doorstep. It's, again, we're back to the open to receive. Letting that victory actually come to you. Same as these gifts that we talked about earlier. Letting it actually come to you by being receptive to it. By acknowledging that it might look different than our imagination gave it to us as, right? By realizing that it's not always exactly what you were asking for, but it is always what is in your best interest. What's going to be like the most beneficial for you. That's what's here for you. And so, yeah, just keep aware. And there it is. Okay. All right. So now we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll just get one last piece of advice from our angels and see what it is they want us to know. Okay, well, we will in a second. No, that's not the one. Okay, we'll keep trying. There it is. All right. Joy. Joy. Look at that beautiful card. Joy. Let me read this. Joy is the highest energy of all. It is the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. We've talked about that already in this reading. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Joy is the ultimate, the highest vibration, and so the more you can bring yourself to joy and stay there, the better you're going to feel, and the better your life is going to be, and the more of those amazing moments and things and high vibe stuff is going to come to you. Beautiful. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I'll see you next week.